you cannot cure obesity with bigger pants, and you cannot cure traffic jams with bigger roads. So what is the solution? The solution has been in front of us all along, but we've been missing the bus, literally. But why buses? Because buses have 5 superpowers. Let's go through them one by one. Superpower number 1. Buses are incredibly efficient. Imagine a typical Indian road flooded with cars and more cars parked on the road edge. Now imagine if there were no cars and only people. And all those people come together to travel in a bus. See how efficient buses are? 10 times more efficient than cars. Yet, buses often wrongly get blamed for traffic jams. In fact, buses with priority measures like exclusive lanes are the only way we can give all Indians reliable mobility. Superpower number 2. Quick access. Because of their flexibility, buses can come close to your home and office. So it's a short walk to the bus stop. Now let's look at a metro. Stations are farther apart, meaning a longer walk. One has to also go underground or overground, needing additional time, and also wait for security and fare gates, which means it takes even longer to actually get to the metro coach. So, especially for short trips, buses are the answer. Superpower number 3, direct services. Buses can provide direct services. Let's say that this is your home and this is your office. If you take a bus in a good system, there are direct services making it convenient for you to go from home to office or wherever you want. Compare that with the metro. You often have to take a feeder service to the metro, transfer, and then take another feeder service after the metro ride to your final destination. It's a more circuitous trip. Now, metros are great when trip is long, typically over 15 kilometers. But if the trip is short, like it is in most Indian cities, buses are more convenient. Superpower number 4, and this gets really interesting because buses can actually reach everywhere. Now, if you want people to take public transport, there has to be public transport where you are to take you where you want to go, which means that if you don't have public transport reaching everywhere, you cannot expect people to use public transportation. Let me show you with the case of Chennai. Now the map that you see on the left is Chennai metropolitan region with population densities around where deep red means higher density and lighter colors means lower density. Now Chennai built a fantastic metro on some of the best corridors in the city, 45 kilometers of it at a cost of 24,000 crores, a lot of money. What you see in violet is the walking shed of metro, and what it tells us is that only 9% of people have easy walk access to the metro. Now, is it surprising that only 2.7 lakh passengers daily take the metro in a city of over 1 crore people, more than 10 million people? Now let's look at what buses do in Chennai. Chennai's MTC bus service has 3,500 buses, and look at that pet shed. Like, it's fantastic. 53% of people get frequent services within walking distance. So it's unsurprising that ridership on buses is 12 times more than metro, 31 lakh passengers daily. Previously it used to be even more. If the number of buses in Chennai was doubled from 3,500 to 7,000, 100%, pretty much 100% of people in Chennai can get access to frequent buses, which means then we can get a city where public transportation is available to everyone and might even become the choice of everyone, provided it's also comfortable and fast. That's why best cities in the world, thriving global cities like London and Singapore, have massive bus services to complement their extensive rail network. Look at London, like a city with a population of about 9 million people. Despite having 400 kilometers of metro, it also has nearly 9,000 buses. That's 100 buses per lakh inhabitants. Same with Singapore. it also has 100 buses per lakh inhabitants, despite having 230 kilometers of metro for a city of just 5.5 million people. So buses and only a bus service can connect every corner of a city. And the final superpower of buses is quick rollout. Really, it's possible to create magic in under 3 years. Look at the case of Shenzhen, which rolled out in less than 3 years 16,000 electric buses connecting the entire city with green mobility. Or Bogota, which created 40 kilometers of BRT in under 3 years, increasing bus speeds from 12 kilometers to 26 kilometers. So this is the beauty of buses. But I'm not talking about buses versus metro. It's not a boxing bout between the two. Far from it. In fact, I'm talking about a cooperation between buses and metro. A collaboration or cooperation where people get seamless public transportation across the entire city. The fight really is between public transport and unending traffic jams.